Alright, well, I'll start talking. Thing cut out. So, did all that for nothing. This is just 7-minute long video. Just to explain, because I saw some comments now streaming through like, what's happening? What's happening? It looks glitchy. Yeah, no kidding. Because there's no battery. So, basically, 2 nights ago, the power brick thing stopped working magically out of nowhere. Stopped lighting up, and one second. Anyway, so thing just out of the blue stopped working, and so what did we do? We did the natural thing, which is yesterday bought a new power brick, supposedly compatible with this machine. However, it looked significantly different than the one that actually is compatible. I even had a different wattage to it, so it was kind of odd. But it was on Amazon, free one day, so I guess took a chance, got it, and yeah, it didn't work. So thank you, Amazon, for the good insight, as this is why the problem with buying things from Dell or Mac or whoever is you pay a lot, right? You pay double. The good thing is that it works. When you buy things off Amazon, techie things like GoPro batteries and stuff like that, tends to be hit or miss, in my experience. They get it from who knows where, and ends up being garbage. So, any case, thing didn't work. Probably something to do with the power supply not being compatible or something, I don't know. And so, yeah, we, as you saw, we had 20 minutes where it was quote unquote like working. And by that I mean it was like going in and out on my screen. Like the screen was going bright, very dark. Bright, very dark. So it wasn't really working, but at least it was doing something. And in the meantime, we put out some big numbers in a rather distracted fashion, since I kind of figured this was not going to go well. But anyways, we attacked, quote unquote attacked, in the steep section. It wasn't that crazy of an attack. Thank you, Graham. Yeah, I don't know if you caught the early part. Basically, the stream cut out. The computer shut down, period. It had zero battery. So we couldn't do the race. Cut out a mile from the top, which I know on that course is 4 minutes. It needed to last 4 more minutes. And we would have had a nice, I don't know, pretty easy win. If you can call 6 watts per kilo average, basically, easy. Because it didn't feel that hard, considering when I was putting it out, you know, barely paying attention to what was going on. But in any case, so that's what happened. So I was going to just do a 7-minute, as I said, video here. I'm shutting this down. I'm not even going to save this ride. But what's next beats me, other than buy a new computer, because this one's just not reliable. The Mac can't live stream. I'd love to continue live streaming. Really enjoy it. I think it's fun for my training. Gives something different than just kind of slogging it out. we get some interaction and stuff like that. So I'd love to continue. At the moment, though, other than the fact that it's working now, after the race, as it often happens, we tried the old power brick that stopped working 2 days ago, and now that's working again. Amazing. I don't know. So, but nonetheless, it's going to go in and out, and I don't want to have that happen again. It was a good thing the live stream cut out, because threw a good old temper tantrum at the end, losing my mind. It's just, I don't know, for some reason it's slightly frustrating pushing for 30 minutes and getting nothing for it. The ride didn't even save. The computer just shut down. So, slightly frustrating is an understatement. So, I'm not going to do that again. So, point is we got to find out how we can get a computer. That is the only real permanent option if I want to continue live streaming. Anyways, so that's what's going on. Annoying, and apologies. It was funny. Some people who are just joining the stream late, I feel bad because they missed the intro, where for the first 10 minutes, me and my dad were troubleshooting as we were climbing, trying to see what was going on, because we knew there was something wrong, considering the brightness was going in and out on the screen. So we knew something was wrong, and so I kind of was explaining as we were going what was going on, and that was that the power's going to run out at some point here, guys. And so a couple people joined the live stream late, and were like, wow, it looks pretty glitchy. And it's like, you said it. Like, I can barely see what's happening on the screen. Me, on my screen, I'm getting like 1 frame every minute, right? I'm just staring at my Garmin. And we're seeing some good things on Garmin. But it was all for nothing. So, annoying, and we'll have to figure out what to do going forwards. There won't be many live streams coming. I'll tell you right now, in the next like week, because even if I was like, you know, see you later, I'm just gonna fork like $2,400 over, buy a PC, good gaming PC. Well, the darn things don't ship until like March 30th. So, anyways, got to figure out something else. I don't know, maybe the only tech piece that I have that seems to be really working well is my phone. So, maybe we can figure out some way I can live stream off an iPhone 11. If somebody knows of a way, then maybe we do that. Because as I said, I do want to keep it going. But it's way too inconsistent and way too frustrating. I don't want to, break a wall in half here, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to break my darn bike in half. When you get a mile out from the finish, that was the brutal thing of it. It was, you probably saw it in the live stream, the thing was like ringing in and out, saying low battery, low battery, low battery. And this is what I just love about Dell. A bunch of morons made it. It's like, you realize that the more times you tell me there's low battery, the lower you're gonna make it. Like, just calm down. I get it, it's low. But nonetheless, even though we had that going for a solid 10 minutes, I got a mile from the finish, and I kind of, at that point, started believing, like, oh my goodness, this thing might make it. Hurry up and pedal faster. And was booking it. Was absolutely booking it those last few minutes. And I know from last race, 1 mile out, because I had planned on an attack, 1 mile out from the finish is 4 minutes. And so, it couldn't give me 4 more minutes. What's the race schedule? Probably a later start. Not sure yet. unfortunately, there's not that many races in April. There's like one. And I feel like that's a little too early, because for me, technical riding is my biggest weakness. And so I feel like if I go April 3rd to a race, I won't have ridden outside the entire time. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a little bit later, maybe end of April, early May, in that range. Not sure yet. Thank you, Nick, for the comment. Anyways, so minute 40 and I shut this puppy down, but I just wanted to do a quick video, seeing as we're working again with the old broken brick. Just letting people know what happened there, and hopefully it cut out before I lost my mind. Anywho, that's all for now, and so when we see next, I don't know. As I said, I'm not gonna, because that was rolling the dice there, even though this thing should have worked. It was a bit of a roll of the dice, and it's impossible to push yourself when that thing is saying battery critically low, battery critically low, every 3 seconds. I don't know. Very difficult to really push yourself in that case. So, that's all. And I'll see you when I see you. We'll see what we can piece together with getting maybe a PC or something. I don't know. But disappointing, obviously. I'm obviously, I don't know if you can tell, I'm obviously slightly annoyed because I was having a good race. I attacked in the steep section despite like all the absolute distractions. Attacked in the steep section, did 4 minutes at like 6.5. Broke the group to pieces, and then settled in to sweet spot, just under what I've now tested to be maximum lactate steady state. Settled in right there. Held 330, so it's right underneath. Recovered. Saw that there was a guy behind me. See now he was like 50 kilos. Putting out like 6.5 for a while. I waited. Saw his heart rate was at 200. Waited for him to get within 4 seconds. And then just as I saw his power starting to ease, I guess him thinking that he's caught me, I then put in another 3 minutes at about 6.5. And completely, based on the power, completely broke his spirits. So I mean, sounds mean, but that's what I'm going for in these races. To absolutely break people on a climb. And that's what happened there. Got broken to pieces. So, then settled back in again to about 330, and then it cut out. So it was annoying because it was like a perfectly executed over-under style attack. So it's annoying when you don't get any credit for it. Although I think my Garmin hopefully picked it up. Any case, so that's all for now. And see you when we see ya. Apologies once again to people tuning in and seeing one frame every 2 minutes. I can tell you that it didn't look much better on my end. I saw basically a frame at the 45-minute mark, and then I saw another frame at about 45:50. So it was awfully annoying, to say the least. I think that's all for the cool down. In case you're wondering what I like to do during the cool down, is this was a bit of a different one. Threw a temper tantrum, got all my anger out, settle back down, and then I kind of do, like, start out pretty easy, gentle, and then I gradually build up back to kind of, I don't know, I'm not even going to call this zone 2, but high zone 1, zone 2, low zone 2 type powers. So basically I build up to the point that my legs start feeling good again. I don't recover as well when I just like would shut it down and just pedal 10 minutes at 100 watts. I don't think that does anything. I think you gotta kind of work the muscle, like a little bit, but very lightly. So right now the muscle's kind of working, not really obviously, but there's some pressure on the pedals, very little, but just enough so that I think you got to kind of work through the lactate, if that makes sense. I think just shutting it off entirely and sitting at 100 watts doesn't really do anything good for recovery. So that's all. This is looking smooth as silk right now. So, like, if I had more sugar in me, I'd race. But I'm gonna bonk in about 4 minutes, so I can feel it coming on. Because my nutrition got slightly messed up with everything. Anywho, that's all for now. And as I said, I'll see you when I see you. Apologies, and I hope to be back as soon as possible, because it's a lot of fun interacting with you guys, and I think we push some good numbers in the meantime. Hope it's somewhat entertaining for people. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll catch ya.